Hello everybody and welcome to the finale of The Path to Carcosa. Before we begin, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. It really helps out the channel. With that out of the way, today we are playing the final scenario, Scenario 8, Dim Carcosa. Let's just get right on into it. Let's draw our opening hands. Yorick, Derringer, Peter, Backpack, Hit Me, Unscrupulous Loan. We're just going to get rid of all the items, as we normally do. Sorry, these ones we're keeping the items. So, we're drawing Bandolier, Chainsaw, Trash Keepsake. Okay, nuts. Nuts. We are nuts. This is going to be nuts. Okay, let's see what Min's got. Necronomicon, Resourceful. Jesus Christ, Cryptic Research, Perception, Shortcut. That's insane. Okay, we're keeping the Necronomicon. We're keeping the Cryptic Research. I think we'll keep the Shortcut and then toss the other two. See what else we get. Can't have Lost Soul. We have an Ice Pick and Guts. That's... Oh my god. So good. That's so good. So good. Okay. Let's start with the story. See what happens. Scenario 8. Dim Carcosa. Check campaign log. If you opened the path below, we did. Read Intro 1. You swim to the edge of the water and throw yourself upon the rocky shore, gasping for air. You lie there for some time, utterly exhausted. Every muscle in your body aches. Before you lies a desolate expanse of plain. In the distance, the alien spires of a warped city rise into the clouds. Behind you, the dark surface of the lake from which you'd emerge reflects the glare of two suns. When you peer back into the murky depths, you see no sign of the chapel where you'd made the leap, or of small Saint-Michel, or even of Earth. This is Carcosa, the realm of madness in the stars, where H-Man reigns supreme. Scripture setup. Gather all cards from the following encounter sets. Dim Carcosa, Delusions, Cult of the Yellow Sign, Inhabitants of Carcosa, Agents of H-Man, and Striking Fear. These sets are indicated by the following icons. Alright, so we have Dim Carcosa, Delusions, Cult of the Yellow Sign, Inhabitants of Carcosa, Agents of H-Guy, and Striking Fear. Let's get these over here. Check campaign log. Depending on the following circumstances, a different version of Act 2 should be used in this scenario. Each other version of Act 2 is removed from the game. Alright, let me zoom out. Actually, I'll read this first. If you have 5 or less total doubt and conviction, use Act 2, the search for the stranger. Act 1, that's not true. If you have 6 or more total doubt and conviction, and you have more doubt than conviction. We have 7 doubts, 2 conviction, total of 9, and that is true. Use Act 2, search for the stranger, version 2. Okay, let me just get these out, and then here's version 2, and we remove the other ones. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Randomly put 1 copy of Bleak Plains, Dim Streets, Ruins of Carcosa, and 1 copy of Depths of Demi into play. See next page for suggested blah, blah, blah. Set each other copy aside out of play. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. I'm going to not look at that. I'm just going to shuffle these until we get the ones we want. I'll keep reading though. Put Shores of Hali, Dark Spires, and Palace of the King into play. Check campaign log. If you open the path below, each investigator begins play at the Shores of Hali. Cool. Okay. So we have Bleak Plains, Shores of Hali, Dim Streets, Palace of the King. Already have Bleak Plains. Already have Dim Streets. Depths of Demi. Ruins of Carcosa, already have Dim Streets. Dark Spires, already have Ruins, already have Ruins, already have Depths. I think that looks right. There should be 2 of these 2. Yes. Yep, good. Setting those aside, we put these. So we move this and zoom out. So we have Dark Spires at the top. If I flip this over. Yep. Depths of Demi right underneath. Palace of the King right there. Dim Streets over here. Ruins of Carcosa here. Shores of Hali, and then, sorry, Bleak Plains and then Shores of Hali. very tall map. And then I believe how the locations work is vertical, tilted, and then these are horizontal. And then it's mirrored. All right. Let's get back to it. Zoom back in. The bearer of the man in the pallid mask weakness searches their deck for it and sets it aside at a play. So that is Yorick. Where are you? There you are. Shuffle that later. Set the following cards aside out of play. H-Man, the King in Yellow, H-Man, Lord of Carcosa, and H-Man, the Tattered King, and the Beast of Aldebaran. Okay, so these are the three H guys, and then let's find the Beast. The Beast is in here somewhere. There he is. Check the number of tally marks under Chasing the Stranger. Sorry, let me bring this up a little bit. If there are 2 or fewer, 3 to 5, 6 to 8. Oh, we were close. We had 8. We add 1 Doom to Agenda 1A. That could be worse. Each investigator, oh yeah, this is important. Each investigator takes direct horror equal to half of their sanity rounded down. Cannot be prevented. This horror cannot cause you to become defeated. See sanity in the realm of Carcosa below. So Yorick is going to take 3 horror, and Min is also going to take 3 horror, because 7 divided by 2 is 3 rounded down. Shuffle the remaining encounter cards. We also have something else to look at, though. First of all, locations in dim Carcosa. Each of the locations in this scenario have no unrevealed side, and therefore enter play with their revealed side face up. Instead of an unrevealed side, these locations have story cards on their reverse sides. Whenever a location in dim Carcosa enters play, including during setup, place clues on that location equal to its clue value as normal. And finally, sanity in the realm of Carcosa. In the twisted and madness-inducing realm of Carcosa, insanity is an inevitability. But even with your mind fractured and broken, your investigation does not end here. During this scenario, investigators are not defeated when they have horror on them equal to or greater than their sanity. Investigators may continue to take horror even in excess of their sanity. While an investigator has more horror on them than sanity, their remaining sanity is considered to be 0. So if you're wondering why I wanted to bring my boy Peter along. Alrighty. Well, that is everything for setup. I'm going to go finish it up. And we are now ready to begin. Let's start with our agenda. Zoom in. Madness coils. And now, far away over leagues of tossing cloud waves, I saw the moon dripping with spray, and beyond the towers of Carcosa rose behind the moon. Robert W. Chambers in The Court of the Dragon, The King in Yellow. H-Man cannot be defeated. Forced, if there is at least 3 per damage on H-Man, advance this agenda. We have 7 Doom threshold, and we have 1 Doom on it already. Our act. In Lost Carcosa. You have opened the path to Carcosa in order to stop those who wish to free H-Man from his prison in the stars. Only you can put an end to this madness. Objective, when the investigators have collected the requisite number of clues, they must immediately spend them in advance, which is a total of 4, 2 per clues. We are playing on standard difficulty. We have 3 skulls, which are a -2, -4 instead if you have no sanity remaining. We have 2 cultists, which is reveal another token. If you fail, take a horror. And we have 2 tablets, which is a -3. If you fail, an H-Man is in play. Place a clue on your location from the token bank. Okay, let me just move everything over. Make sure that everything's centered and stuff. All right, we are beginning in the shores of Hali. 3 shroud, 2 per clues. Along the shore, the cloud waves break. The twin suns sink behind the lake. The shadows lengthen in Carcosa. Alrighty, let's get this show on the road. Zooming out here. Let's start with York. We're gonna have a geared up turn. I think we'll start with the backpack. That costs 0 for us because of geared up. Look at the top 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, 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 nope. Yes, 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 nope, yes, nope, yes. Okay. So we do have a lot of choices. There is a chainsaw on here. There's also another backpack on here. That's hilarious. So we might as well put the bandages for sure. There's no way we're losing that. I don't think we put these on. Yeah, we put these on. Okay. So then I would shuffle. This is going to get weird. We still have a chainsaw in my hand, right? Yes, we do. Okay, so now what we do is first we play the bandages, I think. Yeah. So we play bandages off of this backpack. That costs us 1. Yeah. Then we play the chainsaw off of the backpack. That costs us 3. And then both of those come with 3 supplies. And then we play this other backpack off of the backpack. There's a backpack in my backpack. Okay, just one last shuffle. Okay. Another 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. 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 Okay, there's 3 things. We got them. Holy shit. This is so stupid. Oh my god, we can keep going. We keep going. This is so fun. I love this. Geared up is amazing with backpack. I love this so much. Okay. So, then we play Schaffner's off of backpack. That costs us 1. It has 5 secrets. We play another bandages off of Schaffner's. That costs us 1 secret off of Schaffner's. Do we play the Derringer? Nah. We play Cherished Keepsake. We play Bandolier, which costs us 1 off of Schaffner's. And then, which removes the backpack and the Derringer. And then we play the second chainsaw, which costs 3 off of Schaffner's. Discarding Schaffner's. Oh! Oh my god, this might be the best turn I've ever had in this game. Holy shit. Did we... Oh my god! Let me just check that was all legit. Because in total, right? In total, the backpacks were free. Schaffner's cost 1. Bandages cost a total of 2, because there's 2 of them. So that's 3. These both cost 3. That's a total of 9. We had 5 resources, and then we spent... Oh, and then the Bandolier. Right, the Bandolier also cost 1. So a total of 10. Yes, because we had 5 resources, and the Schaffners gave us 5 secrets for a total of 10 paid. We have no money left. I am okay with this. Oh, man. And now we short supply. Wow. Okay. Bandolier. Emergency cash. Hit me. Overpower. Find prints. Wow, okay, good. Lucky. Overpower. Graveyard Ghouls. Peter Sylvester. Vicious Blood. Okay, we have great targets in the discard. Namely Peter Sylvester. I do want to find the beat cop eventually, but Peter's going to be insane. Holy shit. That was York's first turn. Oh my god. That was phenomenal. Alright, Min. You're going to have a more boring turn. Oh, damn it. I forgot to do the Cryptic Research again. That's fine. We're going to use it on ourselves, though. Draw 3 cards. Get some tempo going. Resourceful, Magnifying Glass, Analytical Mind. Ooh, okay. We're going to play the Necronomicon for 3 resources. That comes with 6 secrets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Let's also play the ice pick, I guess. Sure. And we don't have the scavenging, that's fine. We can use the resourceful trick, though. Yeah, sure, why not? So we're going to investigate 4 and then 5 with this. 5 to 3. Oh, and then, that's right. The whole trick, what I was going to do is I'm going to commit this resourceful for 2 icons because of our ability 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 to 3. Sorry, this should be not in play yet. Not discarded yet. Skull is a -2. So because both of them say if this skill test is successful / if you succeed, they're both the same word. So we discard ice pick first to grab 2 clues. This is one of the few things in which this actually works with ice pick. Then resourceful triggers. Ice pick is a survivor card, so we will take it back to our hand. And we will not play it because we might draw the book. Alrighty, that is our first turn. No, sorry. We played, and then the ice pick was fast, and so was the other thing. So let's investigate again. 4 to 3. -1. All right, we'll get a clue. All right, let's go to upkeep. No enemies. Yorick is going to draw Amnesia. Choose and discard all but... Okay, I'll keep this card. Get fucked! Get fucked, Gabe! All right, we get a resource. Min draws Archaic Glyphs. Oh, man. Oh, man. There's 2 Doom out of 7. First encounter card of the day for Yorick is Dismal Curse. Revelation tests 3 willpower. If you have no sanity remaining, this test gets +2 difficulty. If you fail, take 2 damage, 4 damage instead if you have horror on you greater than twice your sanity. So we currently have 4 to 3 because of our bandolier, so let's do it. -5, we fail. We take 2 damage. Okay. We'll take a damage and then heal 1 off of bandages. Min is going to draw a hidden card. Possession, Traitorous. Peril hidden. Secretly added to your hand. If you have horror on you greater than twice your sanity, you are immediately eliminated and killed. You may commit this card to a skill test at your location. That test automatically fails. Okay, that's not that bad. All right. So let's have Min go first. Yeah, we're gonna investigate. We're 4 to 3. Let's play this magnifying glass. So we're 5 to 3. Yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna commit this card. This test automatically fails. So I don't grab a token. Yeah. So we failed. Okay, now we're investigating for 5 to 3. Zero, good. So we grab the clue, and then we must immediately spend them per the text on the act. There it is. His final bow. Let me zoom in. A shadow creeps along the wall beside you, and your heart leaps into your throat. You turn, and a figure flits away just out of sight. Either your mind is playing tricks on you, or someone else is in the theater. You follow the direction of the shadow, rounding a nearby corner. At the far end of the hall, he stands awaiting you, the man who wears the pallid mask, the stranger whose steps you have hunted for. What the frick? Hold on. It says haunted. It should be you have hunted for. Whatever. For so many... I don't care. Whose steps you have haunted for so many weeks. You remember that you have been here before. The theater dissolves around you. The bright glare of two suns pierce into your eyes from above. Do you remember now? He asks. He turns and vanishes into the ether, as if taunting you to follow. Spawn to set aside the man in the pallid mask enemy at the palace of the king. Okay. So man in the pallid mask, blah, 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 blah. He's there now. And our new act is Searching for the Stranger version 2. Let me just double check 100% sure that that is the version we are using. 6 or more total doubt, and you have more doubt than conviction, version 2. Yeah, okay. Let's read this thing. It is time to finally confront the stranger and learn the truth about his identity, once and for all. Each investigator cannot discover clues. The man in the pallid mask cannot be defeated except by his action ability. Objective: when the man in the pallid mask would be defeated by the action ability advance. Okay. So that was Min's second action because she investigated twice. Last action, she's going to move to the Bleak Plains. The Bleak Plains says, while you are at Bleak Plains, you cannot play ally assets. On every side of me stretched a bleak and desolate expanse of plain, covered with a tall overgrowth of sere grass, which rustled and whistled in the autumn wind. Oh, before I'm going to do that, while I was here, I'm going to pick this magnifying glass up. Only proper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. William, you're going to move up. You're going to gain some resources. 2 resources. Alright, so let's go to upkeep. Enemy phase does nothing. York is going to draw. Schaffner's. Holy shit. This is going to be so cool. Min is going to draw. Guts. Gain a resource. There's 3 Doom out of 7. And our next encounter card is for William. The King's Edict. For each cultist enemy in play, move 1 clue from that enemy's location to that enemy. Until the end of the round, blah, blah, blah. If no clues are moved by this effect, it gains Surge. Into Spawn of Hali. 4 fight, 4 health to evade monster. Prey, most horror, retaliate. Forced, after you successfully evade Spawn of Hali by 2 or less, take a horror. Min's encounter card is a Whispers in Your Head Dismay. You cannot commit skill cards to skill tests. That's bad. That's kind of bad. That's kind of bad. Okay. So, I think we have to wait a turn. Yeah, we have to wait a turn before we spawn, or before we advance the act, I think. Because what is this investigating at a 4? I mean, that's not... Yeah. So I think Min is just going to move here and then discard Whispers in Your Head. That's a simple turn. Because then she can move there, investigate, and then do other things next turn. As for York, we're going to try and attack the Spawn of Hali with a chainsaw. We're only 6 to 4. We're going to commit this Derringer. So we're 7 to 4. Cultist, we're another token. 0. Okay, we deal 3 damage. Yeah, I think we need to. We're going to move. We take attack of opportunity. We take a damage, which we will heal off of bandages. 2 horror, which will kill the cherished keepsake. And then we will swing again with the chainsaw. Yeah. 4, 5, 6 to 4. -2. We succeed. We kill the Spawn of Hali, allowing us to play Peter. That's what I want. Yes. I had to move because Bleak Plains prevented us from playing Peter. Alrighty, let's go to the upkeep phase. York draws another Cherished Keepsake. It's good for a commit, I think. Min draws Scavenging. Ooh. We are 4 out of 7. York is going to draw Frozen in Fear. Min is going to draw the Winged One. It spawns in the Bleak Plains. 3 fight, 3 health, 4 evade. Retaliate. Forced. After a location is flipped over, if Winged One is ready and unengaged, move it once towards that location. It spawns in the Bleak Plains. Alright, Min, let's see what you got. We're going to move to the Palace of the King. Palace of the King cannot be flipped over unless H-Man has at least 5 per investigator damage on him. I pray God will curse the writer, as the writer has cursed this world with this beautiful, stupendous creation, terrible in its simplicity, irresistible in its truth. The man is here, but aloof. We're going to use his action ability to investigate. We're currently 4 to 4. We're going to play Magnifying Glass to go 5 to 4. Yeah, we'll spend 2 Secrets from the Necronomicon to go 9 to 4. -1, we succeed. We defeat him, which figment of your imagination. Put the set aside H-Man, the King in Yellow enemy into play next to the Act deck. For the remainder of the scenario, H-Man is considered to be in play, but is not at any location. Remove the Man in the Paladin Mask from the game. Okay, so the King in Yellow version. The King in Yellow. Yep, there he is. Okay, let's read him off. Next to the Act deck, sure. H-Man, the King in Yellow. 4 fight, 7 per investigator health, so 14 health. 2 evade. Ancient 1 elite. Cannot be damaged except by story card effects. Forced. At the beginning of the enemy phase, if H-Man is ready, H-Man attacks each investigator in player order, regardless of their location. If H-Man's attack deals you horror in excess of your sanity, you take 1 damage as well. As an action, test Willpower X, where X is H-Man's fight value. If you succeed, exhaust H-Man. Any investigator may trigger this ability. And our final act, the King in Tatters. I heard the King in Yellow whispering to my soul, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. As a free triggered ability, if there are no clues on your location, remove each investigator's clues from the game, flip your location over, and resolve the text on the other side. Objective, if H-Man is defeated, advance. As a note, the agenda currently says that he can't be defeated, so we'll have to figure out a way to do it. These clues should be there. All right, that is that. Min has 1 action left. I think it's... Do we play the Analytical Mind? Yeah, I think we play the Analytical Mind. Or do we play the Scavenging? Actually, no, we play the Scavenging. Yeah, that's just more efficient. We'll be able to use Ice Pick tricks, I think. And Necronomicon tricks, for that matter. All right. York is going to move to the Winged One. Oh, actually. 2 horror. So that's okay for Peter. That is okay for Peter. I'm sorry, for York. Peter is the real investigator here. Okay, so sorry. Instead of playing Scavenging at the end of Min's turn, Min is going to try to use the parlay H-Man. It's not a parlay, but it's a willpower test. So she's going to commit a Guts. And she hasn't used her ability yet, so she's 4, 5, 6, 7 to 4. Yeah, that'll have to do. Oh, here we go. First, we're actually going to play Shortcuts, level 1, on this location, and use it to move out. That's where I wanted to put that. So now she's committing guts, and then York is going to commit his cherished keepsake, also using his ability, I think. Yes. Yeah. Actually, it wouldn't be terrible if we failed this, but it takes care of 2 tokens if he commits that. He could instead try and save it for Frozen Fear. I think he has to save it. The shortcut is still good, though. So Min is testing 4, 5, 6, 7 to 4. Zero. Okay, good. Guts will draw her a card. It is a Pathfinder. Ooh, that's pretty sick. And then he will be exhausted. That is Min's turn. York will take 2 actions to move to the Bleak Plains. This guy will engage. He will then chainsaw the winged one. 4, 5, 6 to 3. Yep. I just realized something. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just realized if he failed this, he would have taken 6 damage. Holy shit. Whew, okay. Elder Sign, we get to return a card to our hand. Ooh, the Lucky looks good. Yeah, the Lucky looks good. Let's do the Lucky. And then we also kill it. So we'll play our cherished keepsake. Oh my god. Ooh, okay. End of our turn. Frozen in Fear. We're currently testing 3, 4, 5 with Bandolier and Peter. 5 to 3. We'll commit this other cherished keepsake and to go 6 to 3. Auto fail. Fine. That's the first auto fail I've drawn in a while. I deserve that. All right. Enemy phase. This guy is exhausted. So we upkeep. York will draw. Lost Soul. He's testing 2 to 5. Okay. Jesus. -2. We fail. We'll take 2 damage. So it's actually 1 damage. And then we heal it off of this bandages. Discarding this bandages. And then he gets a resource. Min will draw a Perception and gains a resource. Alright, so there's 5 doom out of 7. York is going to draw Descent into Madness. If you have at least 3 horror on you, we do lose an action. So York has 2 actions. He also draws Fanatic. Reveal location with the most clues. That is the Palace of the King. So it takes a clue off of here. Min's card is Spawn of Holly. Okay. So we can't kill... Oh, well, we could just kill it with that thing. Is that worth it? Probably. Yeah. York is going to move here. York is going to... That took 2 actions. So fight with a chainsaw. 4, 5, 6 to 4. -1. Deal 3 damage. Frozen in Fear. 3, 4, 5 to 3. 5 to 3. Yep. Does Min have anything? Min does have a Guts, but she should save that for H-Man. 5 to 3. -3. We will lucky out of that. So that's done, and then York draws a card off of the lucky. Another Peter. Fine. Okay. Min, spend 4 secrets to kill this thing. Blurp. Oh, I guess I could have done that before York killed him, but too late. Okay, first action, because that was fast. Play Scavenging. Also fast. Play Ice Pick. So second action, Investigate with Ice Pick and Magnifying Glass. 4, 5, 6 to 2. Commit Perception. 8 to 2. Zero. Perception draws a card. Dr. Mylan. Discard Ice Pick to get both clues. Oh, sorry. Before all of this, technically, we had to scavenge first. So we scavenged the Necronomicon back. That's why I did that. We get both clues. Let us spend all of our clues. And look at the flip side of this. Come on. Inhabitants of Carcosa. You encounter a man among the ruins of the city, haggard and tired. Good stranger, he says, I am ill and lost. Direct me, I beseech you, to Carcosa. You tell him that you believe you are in the realm of Carcosa right now, and he falls to his knees in despair. No, but that cannot be. The man cries and raves, telling you more of the ancient and famous city. Though his words have little meaning to you, deep within your mind, you begin to understand. Each investigator heals 3 horror. Great. Fantastic. Remove this card from the game. Replace it with another set-aside copy of Runes of Carcosa. Move all blah, blah, blah there. Add clues to its clue value. Okay. So another Runes of Carcosa. All right. It has 2 clues. This is done. That was Min's second action. Third action, she's going to try and evade. Oh, oof, I almost said it. I didn't say it in full. Oh, Jesus, that was close. She's going to commit Guts to this. She was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I use her ability on the perception? I'm going to assume that I had to. So 4, 5, 6 to 4. William will commit Peter Sylvester. And he can use Min's ability as well. So 8 to 4. Oh, sorry. Min should have also taken the damage. Because she discovered the last clue there. Cultist. +1. All right. Min will draw a card off of Guts. Cryptic Research. Ooh, that's pretty good. And then he will be exhausted. How many cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. All right. Enemy phase. This guy does not have Hunter. That guy's exhausted. Upkeep. York will draw a Beat Cop. Ooh, that's good. Min will draw Resourceful. That's also insane. There is 6 Doom out of 7. York's encounter card. The yellow sign. We have 5 willpower on us. Sure, let's do it. 5 to 4. +1. Okay, good job, York. Min will draw a Screeching Byakuya. Okay, something for William to do. Okay. York, play Beat Cop. We have a Charisma for Peter. Do we be safe? This guy should be ready. Yeah, let's be safe. We'll engage the Screeching Byakuya and then attack with the Chainsaw. Puts us at 4, 5, 6, 7 to 3. Oops, I dropped it, but I did draw 0. I swear. 3 damage, and then Beat Cop plus bandages will kill it. Victory display. And then we can play something from our discard pile. We don't have any money, so we can't play anything, actually. No. Okay. All right, that is York's turn. Min. Maybe I think we should have committed that resourceful to that. Too late. Okay. We're gonna play the Necronomicon for 3. Are we? We don't currently have any clue compression. Maybe we should. Okay, so before I do that, we're gonna cryptic research first and have Min draw 3 cards. Nihilism, Hypochondria, and Shortcut. Okay, that was not great. Dang it. Okay, I think we need to first action play the Necronomicon. Then investigate for 5 to 2. Yeah, 5 to 2. We'll use 1 secret of the Necronomicon to go 7 to 2. Skull is a -2. We get a clue, and then I'm going to spend 3 secrets to get that other clue. Just so we can flip it over this turn and also potentially evade H-Man. So let's see what it is. Let's hope it's the good one. Okay, it is. The Coffin. In the outskirts of the city, you find a ruined mausoleum. Its entrance is not unlike the entrance... Sorry, first of all, take a damage. Which also causes a direct horror because of hypochondria. Come on. Sorry. Its entrance is not unlike the entrance to the catacombs of Paris. Archways of stone decorated with bone and mocking skulls. The yellow sign is inscribed in the stone above the final archway. The narrow, cluttered passageway leads into a circular chamber with a domed ceiling. In the center of the chamber lies an egg-shaped coffin made of stone, unmarked and firmly sealed. Curious, you attempt to open the coffin. It takes all of your strength to pull the heavy lid off, and it slides to the floor with a resounding thud. Inside, you see a familiar face, a woman in a tattered dress, her countenance noble and grim. Deal 2 damage to H-Man. All right. So he has 6 remaining health, and we're gone there. Flip this card back over. For the remainder of the game, it cannot be flipped back over again. Third action, because we drew a 0, so we actually should have scavenged. We were going to scavenge the ice pick. We played the Necronomicon, and then we investigated. So our last action is going to be to try and evade H-Man. We are 4 to 4. That's all we have, really. I think we commit this Analytical Mind. Yeah. And use our ability to go 7 to 4. Skull is a -2. We do evade him. Alright. Enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep phase. York draws an unscrupulous loan. Basically just gets 10 resources now, so that's good. Min will draw Perception. And a resource. I'm also going to put a horror on this location to mark that we have done it and we cannot do it again. And we advance. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good on tempo, so we'll see. Key to the... Turning a corner, you nearly bump into a nurse whose light brown hair and sharp features. You tell her about the violent patients and the strange things you've seen, but she doesn't listen. When you inquire about Daniel, she informs you that he is a friend of the king and that he resides in the palace. The investigators must decide, choose one. Any investigator tests willpower 4 to snap out of it. If successful, advance to Agenda 2A. If failed, choose another option if you have yet to choose. Or we choose an investigator test Intellect 4 to remember you've done this before. Each investigator takes 2 horror. or we advance to Agenda Due and place a Doom on it. Let's have Min do the intellect test. We're currently 4-4. We'll commit Perception. Yeah, 4-4, so 6-4. Use our ability to go 7-4. Use Necronomicon to go 9-4. -2. Perception will draw us a card. It is a magnifying glass. This gets discarded. And then this is done. Okay. Our next agenda is Madness Drowns. I thought too of the King in Yellow wrapped in the fantastic colors of his tattered mantle, and that bitter cry of Casilda, now upon us, O King, not upon us. H-Man gets +1 fight and cannot be defeated. If there is at least 10 damage on him, we advance. Okay, and then we zoom back out. Yorick's encounter card is Rotting Remains. We are 5-3, totally fine. -2, okay, we'll just succeed then. Min will draw. Dissonant Voices cannot play assets or events. That's annoying. That's kind of annoying. That's really annoying. All right. Let's move down here to the Bleak Plains. That is actually really annoying. That's more annoying than I thought it would be. But it is. We're going to investigate 5-4. We'll use the Necronomicon to go 7-4. Zero, we get a clue. We could scavenge, but there are no item assets in our discard pile, so that's that. Last action. I think we just investigate again. 5-4. Yeah. 5-4. We'll spend 1 resource for higher education to go 7-4. -2, okay. We get this clue, and then, sorry, I should have spent these clues earlier, but we will get to flip over the Bleak Plains. Stars of Aldebaran. A sudden rift in the clouds above allows you to see the sky for the first time since arriving in this strange place. The sky is orange tinted and devoid of darkness, but black stars shine above you. If the workings of earthly science mean anything in this world, perhaps you can create a map of the stars above to find your way home. You find a long stick and begin to draw in the sand. Each investigator heals 3 horror. So that's all of our horror. That's pretty good. Deal 4 damage to an enemy in play other than H-Man. It'll be Fnatic, so Min will get this clue after killing Fnatic. Remove this from the game, and we get another Bleak Plains. So there's only 1 more Bleak Plains left, so that's fine. And it has 2 clues on it. That is Min's turn. Yorick. You're testing it as 0 or better to evade, huh? Well, Yorick is going to follow Min. And then you're going to go to the Shores of Holly. Let's see what this does. Songs that the Hyades shall sing. Black stars sing in the reflection of the water, their melody impossible and uncanny, yet somehow you remember this tune. It is as though your earliest living memory has returned to you. You hum it first, ripples appearing along the water's surface as your volume increases. The lyrics return to you, and you join in the stars singing, your voice echoing across the twisted realm. Deal 2 damage to H guy. Exhaust him and disengage from all investigators. Oh, okay. So he currently has 2 per damage on him. Flip this card over for another thing. We can do it again. Okay. Oh, thank God I did that. Last action. Play the unscrupulous loan. $10. I'm okay if we exile that. Alright, enemy phase. This guy was exhausted by this effect, sorry. Let's go to upkeep. York will draw Vicious Blow level 2. And gain a resource. Min will draw Deduction level 2. Good. And we'll gain a resource. And then we'll get rid of this. 1 Doom out of 7. York's encounter card is the King's Edict that had gained Surge. You cannot move more than once each turn. That's a little upsetting. I want to get rid of that. That is for York. And then Min will draw. You cannot trigger free triggered abilities. Ooh, that's rough. Okay. So, double action. Min is going to get rid of this. This is her turn. And then she is going to investigate. She's going to play an Ice Pick for 1. She's investigating at a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 8 to 4. We'll commit this magnifying glass also to go 9 to 4. Tablet is a -3. 9 minus 3 is 6. We succeed by 2. Let's go. So, scavenging happens first, so we scavenge the Necronomicon. I will choose to do Ice Pick first, discard it, get both clues. Then Resourceful will go off. I will take the Ice Pick back, and we can flip this over. Bleak Desolation. This world is but a remnant of what it once was. The grand majesty of Carcosa, spoken of in The King in Yellow, is lost in this expanse of endless desolation. Dead, twisted trees, starving animals, and barren fields greet you everywhere you turn. You begin to look for evidence of what might have caused such devastation. Across the lake, you see dark, twisted structures similar to those in Carcosa. At least one appears in as large and as grand as H-Man's domain. You wonder if perhaps some kind of conflict took place between the two cities. Deal 4 damage to H-Man. So he has a total of 8 damage on him, which is 4 per investigator. This is 5 per, and this is also 5 per, so we're good. Flip this over, we can't flip it over again. Okay. That was Min's 3rd action. Fast, she's going to play a shortcut here and use it to move to the dim streets. York is going to use 2 actions to get rid of Whispers in Your Head Dread and then move to the Bleak Plains. All right, I think things are looking good. We need a total of 3 per more damage. We also need a total of 1 per in order to get underneath the Palace of the King, though. We should have also lost all of our clues. Okay, let's go to upkeep since there are no enemies. Oh, sorry, that guy would have attacked us. Oh yeah, I forgot. Whoops. 2 horror to Cherish Keepsake, killing it. Min will take 2 horror. I just totally forgot that he's still there. Then we go to upkeep. York will draw, stand together. Very appropriate. Gaining a resource. Min will draw the King in Yellow. Oh, good timing. I think. Do we have enough commits for that? Well, we have the Necronomicon. I think we do. Yeah, we should. I think we should. Into resource. 2 Doom out of 7. York's encounter card is If you have horror, then okay, same thing. We're gonna die. As an action, spend 5 resources discarded from our hand. Okay, that's not bad. Min will draw Realm of Madness, Revelation. Discard cards from your play area and or from your hand with a total printed resource cost of at least X, where X is the amount of horror on your investigator. If no cards are discarded by this effect, take 2 horror. So we have 2 horror on us, so we need to discard a card's worth at least 2. I think we'll do Pathfinder. Yeah, our shortcuts are doing work, I think. So we don't need that. Okay. What is York doing? Well, that is enough icons. Min could try and dump. Gain a resource, play. No. Does not work. Excuse me. I think that's still worth it in the long run. Yeah, let's have Min go first. She's going to move to the Palace of the King. She's going to gain a resource and then play the Archaic Glyphs. Because we're going to nuke this place next turn. York is going to shortcut over to the dim streets. Well, we might as well do it. We're going to spend 5 resources to get rid of this. That's our first action. Second action, we're going to play a Schaffner's. And then third action, I think he's going to join Min in the center. All right. Let's go to, oh yeah, sorry, that guy's still there. Okay, instead of moving to the center, he's going to try and do the parlay. So he's currently just 5 to 5. And he's going to commit this stand together to go 6 to 5. And that's the best we can do. Auto fail, of course. All right, H guy will attack us. We'll put 2 horror on Pier, 2 on Min. It is not in excess of her sanity, so we don't take any damage. All right, let's go to upkeep. York will draw another beat cop. Gain a resource. Min will draw another deduction. Holy shit. Gain a resource. Okay, we definitely have enough icons now. We are 3 of 7 Doom Threshold. York is going to draw another one of these. As an action, deal 2 damage to an investigator at your location discarded. That's fine. Min will draw. If you have at least 3 horror on you, she does. Lose an action. All right, we have 2 actions. The yellow sign. She's testing 4 to 4. That's the best. I guess we could spend, but I don't want it. 4 to 4. We will. We're going to spend a resource for higher education because we have 5 cards, so we're 6 to 4. -3, we fail. By 1, huh? That's how it is. So we take 2 horror. We have 6 out of 7 for us. And then we go get a madness. Uh-oh. That is Lost Soul, right? Yeah. Okay. That puts us at 4 to 4 again. We are testing intellect, though. I could shove a lot into this with 3 cards. Is that worth it, though? That's the question. 2 damage. That would cause us to be at maximum sanity. That's so wasteful. I would commit all 3 of these, though. I think we got to. So we're going to commit these 3 cards. We have a bajillion to 4. Skull is a -2. Okay, so we pass. We get rid of the king in yellow. Get rid of all this. This is done. And that is that. So this is done. Okay. Now I think we go nuclear. Yep. Min is going to investigate with arcade glyphs. She is 5 to 2. If we commit this and use her ability, she'd be at 5, 6, 7, 8 to 2. She needs to succeed by... How much does she... So this will get her 2 clues. So she needs to succeed by enough to get 2 more from arcade glyphs. So she needs to succeed by 4. So she is currently 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 2. Minus 5 is 3. Okay, so then instead, first action, we're going to gain a resource. And then we're going to fast out this ice pick. Use the ice pick, and then also commit deduction using our ability. So we're 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to 2. -3. 9 minus 3 is 6. Succeed by 4. So 1 clue, 2 more clues, 2 more clues. Okay, we don't need to use the ice pick either. However, we do scavenge since we succeed by 2, and we will for sure grab the Necronomicon. Phew. Okay, so that was her second action. There is not enough damage to do this, so she's going to shortcut out of here and go to the dim streets. So she has 1 action left. Yeah, we'll investigate with arcade glyphs again, I think. 4, 5, 5 to 2. If we grab a -1, this would be literally perfect. -3, 5 to 2. Okay, we pass. I'm okay with that. Yorick. 5 to 5 again. Yeah. Let's just do it. 5 to 5. We're testing against 8th man. Auto fail. Okay. Try again. -3, fail. Okay. Just do it again. This is getting bad. That's a -2. We fail again. All right, enemy phase. He hits us both. So first of all, Peter's going to heal at the end of the end of his turn. So we take 2 more horror, 1 on Peter, 1 on Beat Cop. Min is going to take 2 horror. It would defeat her, but we're in Carcosa right now. However, because we are now in excess, we take a damage as well from his attack, and then Hypochondria goes off. We take another horror. We are 9 of 7 right now. Okay. Let's go to upkeep. Yorick is going to draw. Bury them deep. I'm going to bury that motherfucker deep. Gain a resource. Min is going to draw. Another archaic glyphs. Not great. Okay. We are 4 out of 7. Yorick will draw. Dissonant voices. Can I play as defense? I'm okay with that. Min is going to draw. You cannot play events. That's totally fine. Okay. Okay. How are we going to do this? We don't have the money to play the Necronomicon yet. Do we want to flip the agenda is the question. Like, do we just try and go faster than the game will try and kill us? Of course, that's always the question. I'm worried about Min, because we need to get 2 more damage somewhere else. Probably at the Spires. You can't keep, like... Oh, man. Yeah, his fight is 5. I don't even know why he has an evade value. Okay. Axe each investigator in player order. This is tricky. I really don't know what to do here, actually. Yorick can't play any of his cards. He can commit some bury them deeps. That might just be what we need to do. Yeah. Yorick's going to go first. He's going to try and evade, or not evade, but, do the thing with H guy. He's going to commit this bury them deep, giving it an extra icon because Min is here. So he is 5, 6, 7, 8 to 5. Actually, you know what? This location might do the thing. So let's have Min go first. Rewind. Investigate. 4, 5, 6. 6 to 2. Yep. -3. We do not succeed by 2, but that's okay. We got this clue, and then we're going to flip it over. Let's see what it is. Oh, fuck. You turn a corner, and before you lies a wide grand street. A great parade marches by in honor of the king. Banners of tattered yellow cloth sway in the wind. Then it strikes you. You remember this scene from the play. You rack your mind trying to remember what is supposed to happen next. The parade is interrupted, and the entourage is attacked. Test 2 combat. If you succeed, exhaust H-Men and disengage it from all investigators. Fucking Min. Fuck. Oh, yeah, of course Yorick can help with this. Yorick's going to commit this freaking vicious blow. So Min is 4 to 2. That's not great. 4 to 2. What would we be at in the other version? We would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4. 5. 8 to 5. Okay. So instead of committing Vicious Blow, he's going to commit Bury Them Deep. No, he's still going to commit Vicious Blow. But he is going to use Min's ability to go 2, 3, 4, 5 to 2. That beats the tablets and the -3s. That's 4 tokens. -3! Yes! Oh my god. So we evade him. Or exhaust him. Whew. Remove this card from the game. Replace it with another copy of Dim Streets. There are 2 copies of Dim Streets left. I really hope we get the real one soon. That was Min's first action. Okay. Second action. Four, 5. We gotta go fast. We're gonna investigate with Archaic Glyphs. 4, 5. We're gonna commit this other Archaic Glyphs. No, we're going to commit the Necronomicon. 4, 5, plus 5 is 10. 10 to 2. The Necronomicon is not currently in my discard pile for scavenging purposes, by the way. Oh, she lost her second action. Okay, so this is her third action. So this makes sense. +1. We get both clues. She lost her third action, but she will spend. She will spend all the clues to advance to check this again. Okay, fine. The archway. You pass under an archway of ebony stone linking two spires. The inscription on the archway is written in a language you have never seen before, but somehow you are able to understand it. When you read the inscription aloud, the portal of stone shimmers, and you see a glimpse into an alternate version of the city of Carcosa. It is vibrant and mesmerizing, like no place you have ever seen before. The vision dissolves shortly after, and you find yourself back in the ruined streets. Test 1 intellect, willpower. For each point you succeed by, each investigator heals a horror. Oh, we want to succeed by a lot. York is going to commit this buried in deep. So she's going 6 to 1. Cultist. Real on a token. So, okay. So that's a -4 because we have no sanity remaining. So we were 6. Right? Yes. 6 -4 is 2. We succeeded by 1. We healed 1 horror. That's terrible. And York doesn't heal anything. Okay. Okay, get this dim streets out here. And that is her turn because she's lost 2 actions so far, so. Okay. York. And boy, York. I think you just need to draw. Yeah. Draw a card for York. Hit me. Oh, that's good. Draw another card. Emergency cash. We'll play that and put 4 supplies on this chainsaw. Okay. I think we've somewhat stabilized. I'm still worried about Min, though. Okay. Let's go to upkeep, because H-Man is exhausted. Draw a card. This is York's last card. I actually don't know what this is. To stand together. Okay, that's good. And he will gain a resource. Min will draw another scavenging. Gain a resource. We are 5 doom out of 7. York's encounter card is Realm of Madness. No horror. So he has no horror on him. So he just takes 2 horror. Sorry, Peter also would have healed. We'll put 1 on Peter and 1 on ourselves. That's fine. Min will draw Agent of the King. After it attacks you, move any clues. Okay. Okay. York, let's go. We're going to engage the Agent of the King because I don't want to kill Min. We're going to attack with a chainsaw. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 to 4. We'll commit this beat cop. 8 to 4. -3. We'll deal 3 damage, and then beat cop bandages will deal the last one. Killing this guy. We get to play something from our discard pile. It could be whatever we want, basically. It'll be a cherished keepsake, I think. Yeah. Could be another bandages, honestly. Nah. Yeah. Okay. That was York's second action. Because he engaged and then fought. Third action, we're going to have him evade the H guy. Are we? Yeah, we are. 5 to 5. We're going to commit stand together and use Min's ability to go 7 to 5. -4, we're going to play Hit Me. +2. Oh, sick. That's a total of -2. We were at 7 to 5. We succeeded. Oh my god. Thank you, gambling. Okay. That is York's turn. Engage, fight, evade. Min, investigate. Use ice pick. 4, 5, 6. Commit the scavenging to go 7 to 2. Skull is a -4. 7 to 2, we were... Oh, we don't succeed by 2. That's actually kind of bad. Doesn't matter. We will discard the ice pick to get both clues. So we lose an action, so we have 1 action left, but we will spend the clues to finally do the dim streets like it's supposed to do. You find yourself easily lost within the city's narrow, twisting streets. Routes that should lead back to familiar places lead instead to new parts of the city, and retracing your steps is impossible. Perhaps objects here do not exist in 3 dimensions like they do on Earth. Conventional maps cannot possibly begin to depict the complexity of Carcosa's design. You explore the streets carefully and begin to puzzle out a shocking map of the city. Okay, so we're testing 3 intellect. For each point you fail, I take a horror. 4 to 3. +1. Oh my god. Okay, thank you. Deal 2 damage to H-God, regardless of whether you succeed or fail. Okay, so there was a total of 5 on him. We'll flip this back over, and then we have to advance the agenda, because there is a total of 10 on him. Let me zoom in here. The final guest. Ah, if it isn't our final guest, the doorman announces. Miss Divine, your presence here has been long awaited. The creature slithers up the side of the palace. You swear you've seen the symbol on her amulet before. Wait, that can't be right. Well, now the real party can begin, it roars. Spawn the set aside Beast of Aldebaran enemy at the Palace of the King. Shovel the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Okay, so Beast of Aldebaran is here. 3 fight, 7 health, 5 evade, monster elite, massive. While assigning damage and horror from Beast of Aldebaran's attack, you must assign as much damage and horror as possible to a single card before assigning it to another card. Victory 1, 2 health, 2 damage, and 1 sanity. Okay, so that was 2 of Min's actions because she discovered the last clue here. She's then going to move to the Palace of the King. This is massive, so it is considered to be engaged with her. However, she will flip this over because there's a total of 10 damage on H-Man. H-Man's End. You stand before the Palace of King H-Man's incessant whispering fills your mind, and you find it difficult to block his poisonous words from your thoughts. Seeing the palace in all of its spectacle and glory, the memories come flooding back to you. The Stranger, the King, Act 2. The doors to the palace open. Remember that you know the secrets. Flip this card back over, and it cannot be flipped over from there in the game. And the reason, by the way, I did this is because I totally forgot to read the agenda, which is right now. Madness dies. I cannot forget Carcosa, where black stars hang in the heavens, where the shadows of men's thoughts lengthen in the afternoon, when the twin suns sink into the lakes of Hali, and my mind will bear forever the memory of the pallid mask. H-Man gets +2 fights. H-Man cannot be defeated unless an investigator knows the secret. Alright, so we now know the secret. And then, of course, Min is going to shortcuts out of the Palace of the King. Okay. And that is Min's turn. We did defeat... Yeah, we defeated the Agent of the King this turn. So that is both of their turns. Everyone's exhausted. This guy does not have Hunter, so let's go to upkeep. York is going to draw a card and then take a horror. Sorry, Peter should have healed by now. But he's going to take another one from reshuffling this, so let's put it back on him. Okay, so I really need to look to get 2 more. I need 4 more damage on H-Man. So it's either the Depths of Demi or Dark Spires. I'm going to bet that it's, oh, I don't know. I think it's Depths. I don't know. We do have only a 50-50 shot to get it anyway, but we'll see. Okay. York's card is Stand Together. And he gets a resource. Min will draw. Look what I found. That's actually insane. Or not insane, but you know. Okay. 1 out of 9 Doom. This is the final agenda. We're really close. I'm sorry, I completely forgot to zoom out this whole time. That's fine. York is going to draw. Fanatic. Reveal location most clues. That is Dark Spires. It actually helped us along a little bit. Min will draw a Dismal Curse. Oh, God. Okay, so this has +2 difficulty. We only have 3 cards in our hand. We are together, though. So, 5. 4, not twice. Okay, so it's only 2 damage still. 2 damage, but it'll still take a horror. That's bad. Is that bad? Can we go fast? Oh, God. I think we have to go fast. So, no, we're going to try and survive. So, York's going to commit... No, we need to keep that. We're just going to have to take it 4 to 5. -3. So we take 2 damage, putting us at 5. And then because we took damage, Hypochondria deals us horror. So we're at 9 horror. So we're not at twice, but we're getting there. Okay. H-Man currently has 6 fights, and I just realized that is an event. We need to exhaust them. York, you're going to try and exhaust H-Man. You're going to commit Stand Together. Use Min's ability to go 7 to 5. Because you are currently 5 + 1 from Min. Sorry, 7 to 6. And then Min will commit this Archaic Glyphs using her ability on herself to go 9 to 6. Oh, right. Zero. Good. So we exhaust H-Man. That's action 1. Action 2, moves to the Depths of Demi. Action 3, let's move to Dark Spires. I just realized that Min cannot play Look What I Found at the Depths of Demi because it's a fast card. And Depths of Demi says, well, you're at Depths of Demi, you cannot play fast cards. So there it is. Okay. Min, double action, move up here. And you're going to investigate for 5 to 3, twice. Or just once, because, you know. Tablet, -3. He is in play. So we placed a clue on our location. That's bad. All right. Fanatic will attack York. Sorry, first Peter should have healed. So actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to before the enemy phase, we're going to beat cop bandages. 1 damage on him. Then he's going to attack, deal a damage to York. guy's ready. So then we'll go to upkeep. York will draw a bandolier. It's a willpower icon. Gain a resource. Min will draw another look what I found. At least it's icons. Gain a resource. 2 doom out of 9. York will draw Rotting Remains. He is currently 5-3. We have a lot of horror soak still, so I think we're fine. -1, we're good. Min will draw another Fanatic that also goes here. It spawns here, doesn't have any prey, so we'll choose to engage it with York. Takes a clue, so it saved us a little bit. Top of the end of the Mythos phase, I will beat cop this Fanatic. So York gets this clue, kills him, plays something from our discard pile. It'll be our bandages again. Cost 2 from Schaffner's. Okay, so now it's the investigation phase. Is there a way for us to get all 3 clues? It's possible. It's risky. Because the issue is we can't play these look what I founds. If we could play them, then that would be insane. Oh, okay. I have the line, I think. Yeah. Min investigates Dark Spires. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-3. Okay. If this all goes according to plan, I think it will work. -1. 9-3. Well, we succeed by 2. We're going to scavenge the Necronomicon. Let's go. These are done. And that gives us 1 clue. Okay. Then we play the Necronomicon for 3 resources. We use all 6 secrets to discover the 2 clues there. And now here's the thing. No, actually, fuck it. We're gonna just go. Spend all the clues. Flip this over. If this deals 2 per damage, I will yell. So be wary. The Fall. A woman stands atop a tall balcony, her yellow dress tattered and stained. You call out to her, but she does not respond to anything you say. Then, you suddenly remember a scene from The King in Yellow, in which a woman plunges herself onto the streets below. Are you seeing the past? The future? You must decide, choose one. You cannot bring yourself to do what you must be done. Flip this card back over. Realizing what you must do, you step forward and push her. Take 2 horror, deal 4 damage to H-God. I am absolutely doing that. We have currently 11 horror on us. We deal 4 damage. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We did it. Holy shit. We also know the secret, so we can advance. Oh my god, we did it. That was close. I think that was actually getting pretty close. You'll notice, however, York does have a thing in his hand. I think I deliberately left it on, but we'll see what happens. All right. Finn. A chorus of cries echoes throughout your mind. Chaotic organ chords torture your ears. You fall to your knees and blood drips from your eyes. The realm of Carcosa shatters into millions of pieces and fades into the empty void of space. Curtains fall. If H-Guy the Tattered King, no. H-Guy the King in Yellow was the version of H-Guy that was defeated. Proceed to Resolution 2. Okay. Resolution 2 it is. A roar of applause startles you awake. The crowd of the theater rises to their feet, cheering endlessly. Several patrons in the front row are throwing roses to the actors on stage, who are bowing with wide smiles across their faces. A searing headache crawls through your temples. How did you get back here? Were you in the theater all along? What about the dinner party? the asylum, the catacombs, Carcosa? Was it all just a terrible dream? You exit the auditorium before the crowd rushes to do the same. Dizziness and exhaustion harries your senses. The weight of your lengthy investigation is crushing your mind. By the time you finally reach the lobby, you are clawing your way across the ground. Just then, a man in an elegant suit reaches down and grabs you by your arm, pulling you to your feet. You are about to thank him when you realize who he is. The sight of him causes you to stagger backward in horror momentarily. The actor who plays the role of the stranger is still wearing his pale, featureless mask. He gives you a wordless bow, then turns and leaves through the Ward Theater's front entrance. In your campaign log, record that the investigators prevented H-Guy from escaping his prison. In your campaign log, record the names of each investigator who entered the game with at least one copy of the possession treasury in their hand. Well, that's just York. Each investigator suffers 2 mental trauma as they never fully recover from their time spent in Carcosa, the realm of madness. Each investigator earns experience equal to victory value of each card on the victory display. Each investigator earns 5 bonus experience as they have learned the truth behind the key in yellow. We win the campaign! Woo! We also have an epilogue. I think. Do we? Yes. Because read epilogue. Read the following only if the investigators win the campaign. Check campaign log. If at least one investigator was possessed, only those investigators read this epilogue. Do not read it aloud unless all investigators were possessed. We're just going to forget Min there for a sec. It has taken months of preparation, but you finally are ready to unveil your latest work to the world. Gathering financial investments was your first task, of course. That hadn't taken too long, given the connections you'd made during your stay in Paris. You have been assured that this cast assembled is the finest that money could afford, but still, you strive to make everything perfect. It must be perfect. The story must be told so that the world knows. You've heard the troupe whisper behind your back, the remarks about your bizarre passion, the concern about your piercing yellow eyes. It matters not to you. All you care about is the performance, the pronunciation of the words, the melody of Castilda's song, the design of the stranger's mask. This would be the greatest performance of the King in Yellow ever. Alas, poor York. I forgot the line. Fuck! Damn it! This was gonna be so good. What is the line? Alas, poor York. Fuck. Damn it! It's been a while since I read that play. Anyway, we did it! Holy shit! So I don't think technically we were ever in huge danger, huge danger. But there was a chance that Min could have died from damage and or died from horror if she drew a possession treachery. I think it was possible, especially if we didn't get those heal. We were able to heal a total of 7 horror from everybody, so that worked out. Oh my god. Okay, so nice job. York is phenomenal. That first turn, we played 7 assets, something like that. It was insane. Backpack off a backpack. I love that. Min was struggling by the end. I think that she didn't have a lot of the good tempo, or at least she ran out of steam. She didn't have a lot of resources. Maybe, if we'd played Dr. Mylan, that would have obviously fixed a lot of things, but that's how it goes. Okay. Well, eventually, maybe next week, I don't know. We might do a return to this because I have the return to Path of Carcosa. I haven't decided who I'm playing for that, but we'll see. Also, by the time this comes out, there should be more Scarlet Keys news, the new campaign going on. The Investigator expansion might be out also, or maybe it might be soon out. So check out this channel for that. If you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. It really helps out the channel. This has been SuperFang99, signing off.